The scandal over Donald Trump's alleged use of a racial slur has seen a hail of accusations of racism slung at the U.S. president. One former aide claims she has a recording of the U.S. president saying a racial slur, though this recording has yet to emerge. But that has not stopped the media rounding on Trump for alleged racism.
At the end of the day, we don't need a tape to know that Donald Trump is racist. I was at the Unite the Right rally in Washington, D.C. on Sunday. I didn't hear anybody say the N-word, but I'm pretty sure those guys were still racist.
We were curious about what she could possibly say that might dispel some of the animosity the black community has toward her after all of these years of her being complicit in Trump's clearly racist policies and actions.
However, amid the scandal, a new poll shows that support for the U.S. president among the black community has almost doubled since last year, as Samira Khan investigates.
According to this poll, Trump has more support among African Americans than Republican candidates of the past. But African Americans are still the most politically homogenous voting bloc, consistently voting for Democrats. Rapper Kanye West, who's recently made headlines over his support for Trump, says that going against this trend makes you a pariah in the community.
Everyone around me tried to pick my candidate for me. And then told me every time I said I like Trump that I couldn't say it out loud or my career would be over. I'd get kicked out the black community because we're supposed to have a monolithic thought. We can only be Democrats and all.
Though it's unclear whether such statements from black celebrities have a positive effect on Donald Trump's popularity. A leading civil rights group says Trump trotting out his black surrogates to woo voters has little impact, as the majority of African Americans disapprove of Trump.
Trump's strategy of trotting out black people to support him is not working if it is intended to inspire African American support for him or his policies. A majority of black voters say these celebrities have no impact.
Before Trump set off on the campaign trail in 2015, black rappers and hip-hop artists felt a little differently about him. In the 90s, they often mentioned Trump in their music, boasting of his wealth.
Trump change, Trump change, nah, Trump change, rather not Trump change, Trump change.
Deep in my heart, this is no way out too. That's right. Spend absurd money, private bird money, that Bill Gates, Donald Trump, Bloomberg money.
Like Donald Trump, say slang like numb Trump, she gon' chew you up, yeah, twerk like she from rap.
So why are African Americans starting to think this way? We asked around to find out. Do you think African Americans support Trump? Would you want to guess a percentage?
I'm definitely going to say that not a lot of them support him.
Wow, 30? Are you kidding me?
36.
36? Not even close to what I thought about.
6%.
It's actually 36%.
Really?
Are you surprised by that at all?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because I don't know any black Trump supporters.
Why do you think some African Americans support Trump? By some, I mean 1/3.
I'm going to say probably because they thought that he was the best chance for our economy instead of thinking about where we are socially.
There is a chance to be heard, which hasn't been there before.
I think those that do probably are looking from an economic perspective. He's a businessman, right? So.
More Americans, including black Americans, are finding job opportunities. And by that I mean, it's not just you must take the one job you find. You're seeing that there are multiple opportunities. People are now getting to buy a car for themselves or a truck for themselves for the first time in a long time. Last summer, we set a record among Americans, including black Americans, who went on vacation for the first time, and it looks like we're going to see another record-breaking activity with that in that regard. A lot of black Americans are experiencing this, and it's no surprise that they understand it's the policies of President Donald Trump that they accept, that they acknowledge, and that they're very appreciative of.